Deep within the heart of Woodridge University, a prestigious institution known for its ivy-covered buildings and rich history, a sinister secret had long been concealed. Generations of students had whispered tales of eerie occurrences on campus, but few dared to investigate further. One fateful autumn semester, Emily, a fearless journalism major, arrived at Woodridge with an insatiable curiosity about the university's haunted reputation. She was determined to uncover the truth behind the chilling legends that swirled around the campus. Emily began her quest by delving into the university's archives, poring over old yearbooks and faded newspaper clippings. She discovered stories of unexplained disappearances, ghostly apparitions in the library, and a mysterious professor who had vanished under eerie circumstances. Her investigations led her to a group of fellow students who shared her interest in the paranormal. Together, they embarked on late-night expeditions, equipped with cameras, audio recorders, and ghost hunting gadgets. As they explored the dark corners of Woodridge University, they encountered chilling phenomena, disembodied whispers, cold spots, and even apparitions that seemed to beckon them into the shadows. One evening, as Emily and her group explored the abandoned basement of the university's oldest building, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Inside, they found a collection of old journals, each detailing encounters with malevolent entities dating back centuries. It became clear that something ancient and malevolent had been lurking beneath the university for generations. As Emily and her friends continued their investigations, they soon realized that they were not alone in their pursuit of the truth. The malevolent entity they had uncovered was growing increasingly hostile, and it became clear that the safety of Woodridge University was at stake. Terror on campus. The Haunting of Woodridge University is a chilling tale of a determined group of students who risked everything to uncover the sinister secrets hidden within the ivy-covered walls of their beloved university. As the malevolent entity's attacks intensified, the group of students found themselves in a race against time to unravel the university's dark history and find a way to confront the vengeful spirit. They consulted local historians, paranormal experts, and even a retired professor who had once taught at Woodridge. With each piece of information they gathered, they pieced together a harrowing story of betrayal, occult rituals, and a curse that had bound the university to the spirit's malevolence. It became clear that the only way to save the campus and themselves was to break the curse and lay the entity to rest. Their journey took them deep into the university's past, where they uncovered the truth about a secret society that had dabbled in the occult, seeking power and immortality. It was their actions that had awoken the malevolent spirit, and now it sought to claim the souls of anyone who dared to enter its domain. Armed with ancient texts and a newfound determination, Emily and her friends prepared for a final, climactic confrontation with the vengeful entity. They returned to the hidden chamber beneath the university, where they performed a ritual to bind the spirit and sever its connection to the campus. The battle that ensued was a terrifying ordeal, with the entity manifesting in a spectral form that sought to drag them into the darkness. But Emily and her friends persevered, using their knowledge and determination to weaken the spirit's grip on the university. In a blinding burst of light, the curse was broken, and the malevolent entity was banished. The campus fell silent, and the shadows that had once haunted its halls retreated. With the haunting finally put to rest, Emily and her friends emerged as heroes, celebrated for their bravery and determination in saving Woodridge University from a centuries-old evil. The campus was once again a place of learning, free from the malevolent presence that had plagued it for so long. Terror on campus. The Haunting of Woodridge University serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the darkest secrets are hidden in the most unexpected places, and that courage and determination can prevail even in the face of supernatural terror. It is a tale of mystery, horror, and the enduring power of the human spirit. In the wake of their harrowing ordeal, Emily and her friends decided to form a paranormal research club at Woodridge University. They were determined to continue their investigations into the supernatural, not only to uncover hidden truths but also to ensure that the campus remained free from malevolent forces in the future. Word of their courage and expertise spread across campus, and soon, they had a following of curious students who joined their ranks. The Paranormal Research Club became a well-respected organization, known for its dedication to exploring the unexplained and protecting the university from paranormal threats. Over the years, Emily and her friends encountered various paranormal phenomena on and around campus, from restless spirits to poltergeists and cryptids. They documented their findings, helping to shed light on the mysteries that surrounded Woodridge University. Their work even attracted the attention of local media and paranormal enthusiasts from beyond the campus borders. As Emily and her fellow investigators delved deeper into the realm of the supernatural, they also uncovered stories of lost artifacts, ancient curses, and forgotten legends that were intertwined with the university's history. Each discovery brought them closer to understanding the true nature of the malevolent entity they had faced and the secret society that had summoned it. Their adventures took them on journeys beyond the campus, into haunted locales, abandoned asylums, and remote forests, where they continued to uncover the hidden truths of the paranormal world. Emily's dedication to her pursuit of the unknown eventually led her to become a renowned paranormal researcher, authoring books and giving lectures on her experiences. Terror on campus, the haunting of Woodridge University was only the beginning of Emily's journey into the world of the supernatural. Her life's work became a testament to her unwavering curiosity and determination to confront the mysteries that lurk in the shadows, proving that sometimes the most terrifying stories are the ones waiting to be discovered. Story 2. Ivy Hall, an imposing and historic residence hall at Pendleton College, had always been known for its elegant architecture and storied past. However, beneath its prestigious facade lay a sinister secret that had haunted the building for decades. Samantha, a freshman with a fascination for the paranormal, moved into Ivy Hall with excitement. She had heard rumors of strange occurrences in the building but had no idea just how terrifying her freshman year would become. Shortly after settling into her dorm room on the 3rd floor, Samantha began to notice odd happenings. At first, it was minor, with objects inexplicably moving and doors creaking open on their own. She brushed it off as the quirks of an old building. However, as the weeks passed, the disturbances escalated. Samantha's roommate, Sarah, also experienced the inexplicable. They both heard whispers in the dead of night, faint cries echoing in the hallway, and a sense of dread that seemed to permeate the dorm room. Their once friendly neighbors in Ivy Hall began to distance themselves, warning the newcomers not to stay too long. Determined to uncover the truth, Samantha and Sarah began researching the history of Ivy Hall. They discovered that the building had been constructed in the late 1800s and had served as a makeshift infirmary during the Spanish flu pandemic. Rumors swirled about patients who had died within its walls, and some believed that their restless spirits still roamed the halls. Their investigations led them to a retired professor, Dr. Anderson, who had taught at Pendleton College for decades. He confirmed the existence of a malevolent presence in Ivy Hall and revealed that generations of students had encountered it. Dr. Anderson agreed to assist Samantha and Sarah in their quest to confront the entity. Armed with knowledge and determination, the trio conducted a series of paranormal investigations within Ivy Hall. They captured chilling EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, witnessed objects moving of their own accord, and even experienced direct communication from the entity through a spirit board. As their encounters grew increasingly terrifying, Samantha, Sarah, and Dr. Anderson realized they needed to perform a ritual to banish the malevolent spirit. They gathered in the dorm room, armed with candles, salt, and ancient incantations. The room grew cold, and shadows danced on the walls as they began the ritual. In a final, climactic confrontation, they faced the entity head-on. The room filled with an otherworldly presence, and a ghastly apparition materialized before them. With unwavering resolve, they recited the incantation, forcing the entity to dissipate into the ether. Ivy Hall was never the same again. The dormitory returned to its once tranquil state, and Samantha and Sarah's experiences became a legend at Pendleton College. They continued their studies, using their newfound knowledge of the paranormal to help others facing similar hauntings. Dorm Room Nightmare. The malevolent presence at Ivy Hall serves as a spine-tingling reminder that even the most prestigious institutions can harbor dark secrets, and the pursuit of truth can lead to encounters with the supernatural that defy explanation. It is a tale of courage, friendship, and the relentless determination to confront the unknown. As the weeks turned into months, Samantha and Sarah's experiences at Ivy Hall began to settle, but their fascination with the paranormal only grew stronger. They joined a campus club dedicated to exploring unexplained phenomena, and their encounters with the malevolent presence in Ivy Hall became a cautionary tale shared among students, passed down from one generation to the next. The club's investigations extended beyond Ivy Hall, taking them to other reportedly haunted locations on the Pendleton College campus. They began documenting their findings, conducting experiments, and collaborating with experts in the field of paranormal research. Their dedication to unraveling the mysteries of the supernatural earned them a reputation as some of the foremost investigators on campus. As Samantha and Sarah delved deeper into their studies, they discovered that Ivy Hall's malevolent presence was not an isolated incident. Similar stories emerged from other parts of the college, each with its own history of tragedy and unrest. The duo's research into these incidents culminated in a groundbreaking thesis that garnered national attention, shedding light on the complex interplay between history, psychology, and the paranormal. Their fame as paranormal investigators spread far beyond the campus, attracting the attention of television producers and documentary filmmakers. Samantha and Sarah became sought-after experts, appearing on paranormal reality shows and participating in conferences on the unexplained. They used their newfound platform to educate the public about the importance of responsible paranormal research and the need for understanding rather than fear. Years passed, and Samantha and Sarah graduated from Pendleton College with degrees in psychology and paranormal studies, respectively. They continued their journey into the world of the supernatural, now as professional paranormal investigators, authors, and educators. Their mission was not just to investigate the unexplained, but also to help those who found themselves facing paranormal disturbances. Dorm Room Nightmare, the malevolent presence at Ivy Hall, remained an enduring chapter in their lives, a reminder of the courage and resilience it took to confront the unknown. Ivy Hall itself underwent renovations, and while some believed the malevolent presence had been banished for good, others remained cautious, respecting the history and mysteries that lingered within its walls. Samantha and Sarah's story serves as a testament to the enduring human spirit in the face of the supernatural and the power of knowledge and friendship to conquer even the most malevolent of forces. It is a tale of discovery, resilience, and the pursuit of truth in a world where the line between reality and the paranormal can sometimes blur. Years after their graduation from Pendleton College, Samantha and Sarah's careers in the paranormal field continued to flourish. They had become well-respected figures, known for their commitment to both understanding and investigating the unexplained. They had authored several books, hosted a successful podcast, and traveled the world in search of answers to the mysteries that fascinated them. One day, while conducting research in a remote Scottish village known for its haunted history, Samantha and Sarah stumbled upon a legend that would challenge everything they thought they knew about the paranormal. The legend spoke of a cursed artifact, the Spectre's Amulet, said to grant immense power to anyone who possessed it, but at a terrible cost, the awakening of vengeful spirits. Intrigued by the legend and armed with their expertise, Samantha and Sarah embarked on a journey to uncover the truth about the Spectre's Amulet. Their quest took them to ancient libraries, dusty archives, and remote, eerie locations, all while encountering skeptics, believers, and malevolent forces that seemed determined to prevent them from reaching their goal. As they delved deeper into the mystery, they uncovered a trail of historical accounts detailing the amulet's passage through time. It had been possessed by powerful individuals, each of whom had met a tragic end or unleashed supernatural chaos upon the world. The amulet seemed to have a sinister intelligence of its own, drawing its bearers into a cycle of greed, tragedy, and revenge. Their investigation culminated in a heart-pounding showdown with a group of collectors who sought to claim the Spectre's Amulet for themselves, believing they could harness its power. Samantha and Sarah, armed with their knowledge and a newfound determination, confronted the collectors in a dark, ancient catacomb beneath a ruined castle. In the dimly lit catacomb, the malevolent spirit stirred, and the amulet's power crackled with eerie energy. A battle of wits and wills ensued, with the fate of the amulet and the safety of the world hanging in the balance. Samantha and Sarah relied on their years of experience and understanding of the paranormal to navigate the treacherous terrain of the supernatural artifact's influence. In a pulse-pounding climax, they managed to neutralize the amulet's power and banish the vengeful spirits once and for all. The threat of the Spectre's amulet was finally extinguished, and the artifact was locked away in a secure vault, hidden from those who would seek to misuse its dark power. Samantha and Sarah's adventure with the Spectre's amulet became a pivotal moment in their careers, solidifying their reputation as intrepid explorers of the unknown. Their story served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of dabbling with the supernatural and the importance of respecting the balance between the earthly and the otherworldly. Dorm Room Nightmare, the malevolent presence at Ivy Hall, was only the beginning of their journey, and the legend of the Spectre's amulet became another chapter in their ongoing quest to unravel the mysteries that continue to haunt our world. It is a tale of discovery, courage, and the enduring pursuit of truth, even in the face of the darkest and most enigmatic of forces. Story 3. In the small town of Millington, nestled amidst rolling hills and serene landscapes, Millington High School stood as a beacon of academic achievement and community pride. Yet, beneath the veneer of normalcy, the school held a spine-tingling secret, a ghostly cheerleader who continued to dance her way through the halls long after her tragic demise. Millington High had a storied history of athletic triumphs and spirited cheerleading squads. Among its most celebrated cheerleaders was Lily Turner, a vivacious and talented young woman known for her infectious energy and radiant smile. Lily's enthusiasm was the heart and soul of the Millington High cheerleading team. One fateful night, as the town celebrated the homecoming football game, disaster struck. A terrible accident on the field claimed the lives of several students, including Lily. The heartbreak that gripped the town was immeasurable, and her passing cast a shadow over Millington High. It wasn't long before rumors began to circulate that Lily's spirit still roamed the school's halls, her spectral form clad in her cheerleading uniform. Students and teachers alike claimed to have glimpsed her, dancing in the gymnasium or cheering from the sidelines of empty sports events. Her laughter echoed through empty hallways, and the scent of her favorite flowers sometimes wafted through the air. Sophie, a junior at Millington High with an interest in the supernatural, heard these stories and couldn't resist the temptation to investigate. She was intrigued by the notion of a ghostly cheerleader, and her fascination with the paranormal led her to seek out others who had encountered Lily's ghost. Gathering a group of like-minded friends, Sophie began conducting late-night vigils and paranormal investigations within the school. Armed with cameras, voice recorders, and EMF meters, they ventured into the very heart of the legend. Their efforts yielded chilling evidence. They captured unexplained footsteps on audio recordings, strange orbs of light on camera, and even witnessed the faint outline of a figure in a cheerleader's uniform. As they delved deeper into the mystery, it became clear that Lily's spirit was trying to communicate something beyond her untimely death. The group's determination led them to a retired Millington High teacher, Mrs. Walker, who had been close friends with Lily during her time as a cheerleader. Mrs. Walker shared stories of Lily's love for the school and her dreams of becoming a professional dancer. She revealed that Lily had a deep connection to the school's mascot costume, which had mysteriously disappeared after her death. With this newfound information, Sophie and her friends returned to the school one fateful night, bringing with them the school's old mascot costume. As they placed the costume in the gymnasium, they called out to Lily's spirit, inviting her to communicate. In a breathtaking moment, Lily's presence manifested before them. Her spectral form appeared in the costume, her eyes filled with gratitude and a message of closure. Through a series of taps and flickers of the gym's lights, Lily conveyed her love for the school and her desire to see her dreams fulfilled through others. With tears in their eyes, Sophie and her friends promised to honor Lily's memory by reviving the cheerleading team and dedicating their performances to her. As they left the gym that night, they felt a sense of peace wash over them, knowing that they had helped a restless spirit find solace. The ghostly cheerleader, a high school horror story, became an enduring legend at Millington High School, reminding students and townsfolk alike of the enduring power of love and dedication. Lily's spirit continued to watch over the school, this time as a benevolent presence, forever tied to the cheers and dreams of the students she had inspired. As the school year progressed, Sophie and her friends worked tirelessly to honor their promise to Lily. The once neglected cheerleading squad was revived with an unwavering commitment to keeping Lily's memory alive. They practiced diligently, their routines infused with the spirit and energy of their ghostly cheerleader. Word quickly spread throughout the school about the revitalized cheerleading team and their unique inspiration. The Millington High community rallied behind them, attending games and performances to witness the remarkable transformation of the squad. The cheers were louder, the routines more spirited, and the atmosphere in the gymnasium electric. During each performance, Sophie and her friends felt a palpable presence, as if Lily's spirit was dancing alongside them, imbuing their routines with a supernatural grace. It was as if she had found a way to fulfill her dream of becoming a professional dancer through the living. As the school's mascot, Sophie donned the costume that had once been so dear to Lily. It was as though Lily's essence infused the costume, and the mascot character took on a vibrant life of its own. During games and events, the mascot's antics brought joy and laughter to the audience, and many believed that Lily's spirit inhabited the costume during those moments. The cheerleading squad became known not only for their exceptional performances, but also for their dedication to community service. They visited local hospitals, organized charity events, and volunteered their time to uplift the spirits of those in need. Their commitment to giving back to the community reflected the essence of Lily's kind and generous spirit. As the school year came to a close, the cheerleading squad received an invitation to perform at the Millington High School graduation ceremony. It was a momentous occasion, and the entire town turned out to witness the event. The gymnasium was filled to capacity with parents, students, and townsfolk, all eager to celebrate the achievements of the graduating class. The graduation ceremony was a triumph, and the cheerleading squad's performance was the highlight of the event. Their routines were flawlessly executed, and the energy in the room was electric. As they concluded their final routine, the entire gymnasium erupted in applause, and tears of joy flowed freely. But it was during the grand finale, as the mascot danced in the spotlight, that something truly remarkable occurred. A soft, ethereal glow enveloped the mascot, and for a brief moment, it appeared as if Lily herself was dancing on the stage. It was a transcendent and awe-inspiring sight that left everyone in attendance with a sense of wonder and gratitude. The ghostly cheerleader, a high school horror story, had come full circle. Lily's spirit, once restless and trapped within the school's walls, had found solace and fulfillment through the dedication and love of Sophie and her friends. The legend of the ghostly cheerleader now served as a reminder of the enduring power of friendship, commitment, and the indomitable spirit of youth. Millington High School continued to thrive, its halls echoing with the cheers and dreams of generations of students, and the memory of Lily Turner danced on in the hearts of all who knew her story. Story 4. In the quiet town of Ravensbrook, nestled among ancient forests and rolling hills, stood the Ravensbrook Elementary School, a picturesque institution with a dark secret. Generations of students had whispered tales of eerie occurrences in the school's old playground, but it wasn't until a group of curious fifth graders decided to investigate that the true horror of the place was unveiled. The playground was an aging relic of the past, featuring creaking swings, a rusty slide, and a faded merry-go-round. For years, it had been avoided by students who claimed it was cursed. The legend spoke of a tragic event decades ago when a student named Samuel vanished without a trace while playing there. The townsfolk believed his restless spirit haunted the playground, seeking vengeance. Among the group of brave fifth graders was Alex, an inquisitive young boy with a fascination for mysteries. He had heard the stories of the cursed playground and was determined to uncover the truth behind them. Together with his friends, Emily, Mark, and Sarah, they embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries of the old schoolyard. Their first venture took place on a moonlit night when they gathered at the playground, armed with flashlights, notebooks, and their boundless curiosity. As they explored the area, they encountered chilling phenomena, swings swaying on their own, ghostly whispers in the wind, and the sound of faint laughter echoing through the empty playground. Undeterred by the eerie occurrences, the group continued their investigations, delving into the history of Ravensbrook Elementary School. They discovered that Samuel's disappearance had been shrouded in mystery, with no clear explanation for his vanishing. It was as if he had simply ceased to exist. Their inquiries led them to Miss Evelyn, the elderly librarian at the town's historical society, who had been a student at Ravensbrook Elementary when Samuel disappeared. Miss Evelyn shared a tale of grief and guilt, revealing that she had been present at the playground on the day Samuel vanished. According to Miss Evelyn, Samuel had been a quiet and introverted boy who had faced relentless bullying from his classmates, including herself. On that fateful day, she and her friends had played a cruel prank on Samuel, which had driven him to tears. When she left the playground, she never saw him again. Haunted by guilt for years, Miss Evelyn believed that Samuel's spirit was trapped in the playground, seeking closure and forgiveness for the torment he had endured. She shared a chilling story of hearing Samuel's voice calling out to her from the darkness, pleading for her help. Determined to right the wrongs of the past, Alex and his friends made it their mission to free Samuel's spirit from the playground's curse. With the guidance of Miss Evelyn, they conducted a ritual to communicate with Samuel's ghost, apologizing for their part in his suffering and offering him the peace he had longed for. In a heart-wrenching moment, Samuel's presence manifested before them, his spectral form bathed in a soft, ethereal light. He forgave the group and thanked them for their kindness, granting them closure and release from the playground's curse. The once dreaded playground underwent a transformation, becoming a place of joy and laughter once more. Ravensbrook Elementary School thrived, and the legend of the cursed playground became a cautionary tale about the consequences of cruelty and the power of forgiveness. The curse of the old schoolyard, playground of the damned, served as a reminder that even the darkest legends can be confronted and resolved through compassion and the willingness to right past wrongs. The playground, once a place of fear, became a symbol of redemption and the enduring strength of friendship. As the years passed, the playground at Ravensbrook Elementary School continued to be a place of joy and laughter. The curse that had once haunted the old schoolyard had been lifted, and students now played freely without fear. The legend of Samuel's ghost was no longer a source of dread, but a reminder of the power of forgiveness and redemption. Alex, Emily, Mark, and Sarah grew older but remained close friends. Their shared experience of confronting the curse and freeing Samuel's spirit had forged an unbreakable bond among them. They often revisited the playground, not as ghost hunters, but as a testament to their enduring friendship and the positive change they had brought to their community. Miss Evelyn, who had played a pivotal role in their journey, continued to share stories of local history with students at the Historical Society. Her own guilt had been assuaged by the group's actions, and she found solace in knowing that Samuel's spirit was finally at peace. The town of Ravensbrook embraced the story of the playground's transformation, using it as a lesson for future generations about the consequences of bullying and the importance of empathy and kindness. Anti-bullying initiatives and support systems were put in place in the local schools, ensuring that no student would endure what Samuel had suffered. In a poignant moment, the town erected a memorial in the schoolyard dedicated to the memory of Samuel and all those who had been affected by bullying. The memorial served as a reminder that change was possible, that wounds could heal, and that forgiveness could bring about a brighter future. The curse of the old schoolyard, playground of the damned, became a legend that transcended the boundaries of Ravensbrook. It served as a powerful narrative about the capacity for individuals to make a positive impact on their communities and the enduring importance of compassion and forgiveness. Alex, Emily, Mark, and Sarah grew up knowing that they had not only freed a spirit but had also made their town a better place. Their story was shared far and wide, inspiring others to confront the darkness of their past and work towards a brighter, more compassionate future. And so, the old playground at Ravensbrook Elementary School became a symbol of transformation and hope, reminding all who visited that even the most haunted places could find redemption through the power of friendship and a commitment to change. In the years that followed, the story of the Ravensbrook Elementary School playground and the transformation it had undergone continued to inspire not only the town of Ravensbrook but also neighboring communities. The tale of redemption and forgiveness became a beacon of hope, encouraging people to confront their own past actions and seek positive change in their lives. Alex, Emily, Mark, and Sarah remained close friends throughout their high school years and beyond. Their experience with the playground had left an indelible mark on their lives, reminding them of the importance of empathy, kindness, and the profound impact that even small acts of compassion could have. As they entered high school, they became advocates for anti-bullying initiatives and participated in community outreach programs aimed at promoting understanding and acceptance among their peers. Their dedication to these causes earned them recognition as young leaders in their community, and they continued to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Miss Evelyn, the elderly librarian who had played a crucial role in their journey, continued to share her knowledge of local history with students at the Historical Society. She often recounted the tale of Samuel's spirit finding peace, using it as a lesson on the importance of acknowledging one's mistakes and taking steps towards reconciliation. The playground at Ravensbrook Elementary School became a place of reflection for many. Visitors would read the plaque at Samuel's memorial, which bore a message of hope, forgiveness, and the enduring legacy of positive change. The playground itself had been renovated and revitalized, now a symbol of the town's commitment to creating a safe and inclusive environment for all. The story of the cursed playground also resonated with educators, parents, and students far beyond Ravensbrook. It became a topic of discussion in classrooms, inspiring conversations about the consequences of bullying and the value of empathy. Schools across the region began implementing anti-bullying programs and initiatives, fostering a culture of kindness and understanding. In a heartwarming twist, the impact of the playground's transformation reached Samuel's surviving family members, who had long carried the burden of their son's mysterious disappearance. Learning of the community's efforts to remember and honor Samuel's memory brought them a sense of closure they had never thought possible. The curse of the old schoolyard, playground of the damned, had evolved from a chilling legend into a story of redemption and collective action. It demonstrated that even the darkest places could be transformed into sources of light when individuals came together with the shared purpose of creating positive change. And so, the legacy of the Ravensbrook Elementary School playground endured, serving as a reminder that compassion and forgiveness could reshape the future and inspire others to make a difference in their own communities. Story 5. Nestled deep within the lush forests of Whispering Pines National Park, the Whispering Pines campground had long been a haven for nature enthusiasts seeking solace and adventure. However, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the moon cast its eerie glow, the tranquil campground transformed into a realm of chilling encounters and spectral mysteries. The legend of the Whispering Pines campground told of a ghostly presence that had haunted the area for generations. Locals whispered about strange occurrences in the dead of night, whispers carried on the wind, shadowy figures among the trees, and unexplained sounds that echoed through the woods. Campers who had braved the campground after dark spoke of an overwhelming feeling of dread that hung heavy in the air. Among the intrepid campers was Sarah, a seasoned outdoors enthusiast and amateur paranormal investigator. Intrigued by the legends, she decided to spend a weekend at the Whispering Pines campground with a group of friends, determined to uncover the truth behind the eerie tales. As the group set up their campsite, they couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The forest seemed to come alive with unsettling sounds, whispers in the trees, rustling in the underbrush, and the sensation of unseen eyes upon them. Undeterred, they pressed on, equipped with cameras, audio recorders, and a determination to document any paranormal activity. Their investigations led them to an old, abandoned cabin deep within the woods, rumored to be the epicenter of the campground's hauntings. The cabin had an unsettling aura, its windows shattered, and its walls adorned with cryptic symbols and faded photographs. It was said that a family had once lived there, but their fate remained a mystery. As night fell, Sarah and her friends conducted a seance within the cabin, hoping to make contact with any spirits that might linger. They felt a chilling presence, and the temperature in the room plummeted. A series of eerie messages came through the spirit board, hinting at a tragic event that had befallen the family that had once inhabited the cabin. Determined to uncover the truth, Sarah and her friends delved into the archives of the Whispering Pines National Park. They discovered records of a devastating fire that had swept through the area many decades ago, claiming the lives of a family who had been camping at the site. The fire had been shrouded in mystery, with no clear cause ever determined. With this newfound knowledge, Sarah and her friends returned to the cabin, armed with the information they needed to communicate with the spirits of the family. In a series of poignant messages, they learned that the family had perished in the fire while attempting to protect their youngest child. The spirits of the family had remained bound to the cabin, unable to find peace. Moved by the tragic story, Sarah and her friends conducted a ritual to help the spirits find closure and move on to the afterlife. As they recited their incantations, a warm, calming presence enveloped the cabin, and the spirits began to fade away, one by one. With a final farewell, the spirits of the family departed, leaving behind a sense of peace and relief that permeated the cabin. The darkness that had once haunted the Whispering Pines campground began to recede, replaced by the soothing sounds of the night and the gentle rustle of the forest. The haunting of Whispering Pines campground had come to an end, but the legend of the campground was forever changed. It was no longer a place of fear and dread, but a testament to the power of empathy and understanding in helping restless spirits find their way to eternal rest. Sarah and her friends continued to visit the Whispering Pines campground, now a place of tranquility and solace. The legend of the haunting had evolved into a story of redemption and compassion, reminding all who heard it that sometimes the most haunted places held the potential for healing and closure. In the wake of their paranormal investigation at Whispering Pines campground, Sarah and her friends felt a profound sense of fulfillment. They had helped the trapped spirits find peace and closure, and their experience deepened their understanding of the paranormal world and the importance of empathy in their investigations. Word of their successful intervention at the campground spread among the local community and even reached the rangers and staff of Whispering Pines National Park. The park staff acknowledged the transformation that had occurred at the campground and decided to embrace its new identity as a place of healing and reflection. The abandoned cabin, once feared and avoided, was renovated and transformed into a memorial dedicated to the memory of the family who had perished in the fire. A plaque was installed, recounting their tragic story and the efforts made to help them find peace. Visitors to the campground could now learn about the family's history and pay their respects, fostering a sense of reverence for the past. Sarah and her friends continued their paranormal investigations, not only as a hobby but also as a means of helping others who believed they were experiencing supernatural phenomena. Their reputation as compassionate investigators grew, and they often received requests for assistance from individuals and families facing hauntings and unexplained occurrences. One particularly poignant case involved a grieving widow who believed she was being visited by her late husband's spirit. Sarah and her friends conducted a thorough investigation, offering comfort and support to the widow in her time of need. Through their efforts, they helped the widow find closure and peace, reaffirming their belief in the importance of their work. As Sarah and her friends pursued their passion for paranormal investigations, they also dedicated themselves to raising awareness about the ethical and responsible practice of ghost hunting. They emphasized the importance of approaching the paranormal world with empathy, sensitivity, and a commitment to helping spirits find resolution. Their story was shared in local newspapers, on television programs, and at paranormal conventions, inspiring others to approach the supernatural with compassion and respect. The legend of Whispering Pines campground became a symbol of transformation and redemption in the world of paranormal investigation. Over the years, the campground itself flourished, attracting visitors from far and wide who sought its peaceful atmosphere and the opportunity to pay their respects to the spirits who had found solace there. It became a place where individuals could connect with nature and reflect on the power of compassion to heal even the most haunted of places. The haunting of Whispering Pines campground had transcended its origins as a tale of fear and dread, becoming a story of redemption, healing, and the enduring bonds of friendship. It reminded all who heard it that the paranormal world held mysteries that could be unraveled not through fear, but through empathy and understanding. Story 6. In the heart of a small, isolated town, overshadowed by dense forests and shrouded in mist, stood the long-abandoned Greenhaven Asylum, a place that had witnessed unspeakable horrors and was now the stuff of local legend. Its eerie silhouette and dark history made it a place to be feared, but a group of urban explorers dared to venture inside, unearthing the asylum's chilling secrets. The Greenhaven Asylum had been built in the late 19th century as a sanctuary for the mentally ill, but over the decades, it had gained a notorious reputation for its inhumane treatments and overcrowded conditions. Rumors of patient mistreatment, unexplained disappearances, and even reports of paranormal activity had plagued the institution's history. Among the group of urban explorers was Michael, a daring photographer with a fascination for abandoned places, and Emily, a historian with a deep interest in the asylum's past. They were joined by their friends, John, a fearless adventurer, and Sarah, a psychic medium with a unique ability to sense and communicate with spirits. As they entered the asylum's decaying halls, they were met with an oppressive atmosphere, the air heavy with the weight of the building's tragic history. Broken windows allowed slivers of moonlight to pierce the darkness, revealing faded wallpaper, rotting furniture, and the remnants of restraints used on patients long ago. Emily, armed with historical research, guided the group through the asylum's labyrinthine corridors, recounting stories of patients who had suffered within these walls. Sarah, with her heightened sensitivity to the supernatural, reported feeling a pervasive sense of despair and anguish, as though the tormented souls of the past still lingered. As they explored deeper into the asylum, they encountered unsettling phenomena, flickering lights, mysterious shadows, and chilling whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. Sarah sensed the presence of spirits, each with a story to tell, trapped in an endless loop of suffering. Determined to uncover the truth, they conducted a seance in one of the asylum's abandoned treatment rooms, hoping to make contact with the spirits who still resided there. As Sarah channeled her abilities, the room grew icy cold, and the group heard the voices of the long-forgotten patients. The spirits shared their stories of mistreatment, neglect, and the anguish they had endured. Some had been falsely labeled as mentally ill, while others had simply fallen victim to a system that had failed them. The group was deeply moved by their accounts and resolved to help the spirits find peace and justice. Working together, they conducted research to identify the names and histories of the spirits they had encountered. Emily's historical records helped shed light on the true identities of the patients, while Sarah communicated with the spirits to offer them comfort and reassurance. In a profound moment of closure, the group organized a memorial service outside the asylum, inviting townsfolk to pay their respects to the forgotten souls who had suffered within its walls. The service provided a sense of closure for the spirits, and their presence within the asylum began to dissipate. The Greenhaven Asylum, once a place of darkness and despair, underwent a transformation. It became a site of remembrance and reflection, a stark reminder of the injustices of the past and the importance of acknowledging the pain and suffering of those who had been marginalized. The abandoned asylum, Voices from the Forgotten, became a legend that transcended the boundaries of the small town. It was a story of empathy, redemption, and the enduring belief that even in the darkest of places, the voices of the forgotten could find solace and recognition. The asylum itself, once feared and reviled, became a symbol of healing and the power of compassion to rectify the sins of the past. In the wake of their profound experience at Greenhaven Asylum, Michael, Emily, John, and Sarah found themselves forever changed. The bonds of friendship that had been forged through their shared journey into the asylum's dark past grew even stronger as they dedicated themselves to seeking justice for the spirits they had encountered. With the information they had gathered during their investigations, they reached out to local historical societies and advocacy groups to shed light on the asylum's history of mistreatment and the individuals who had suffered within its walls. Their efforts led to a broader conversation in the community about the need to acknowledge and address the injustices of the past. The townsfolk, initially hesitant to confront the asylum's dark history, began to support the group's mission. Together, they organized a series of events and initiatives aimed at honoring the memory of those who had been forgotten and mistreated. These efforts included erecting a memorial plaque outside the asylum, holding annual memorial services, and creating educational programs to raise awareness about mental health and historical injustices. As the years passed, the Greenhaven Asylum evolved from a place of fear and dread into a site of healing and remembrance. Visitors from all over came to pay their respects and learn about the asylum's history, fostering a sense of empathy and understanding for the struggles faced by the mentally ill in the past. Sarah continued her work as a psychic medium, using her abilities to help others find closure and peace. She became known not only for her paranormal investigations, but also for her compassionate approach to communicating with spirits. Her presence at the annual memorial services at Greenhaven Asylum brought comfort to those who believed their loved ones were among the forgotten. Emily's dedication to historical research led her to become a respected local historian, focused on preserving the town's history and ensuring that the stories of those who had suffered at the asylum were never forgotten. Her work helped uncover additional records and documents, shedding further light on the asylum's dark past. John continued to explore and document abandoned places, using his photography and storytelling to raise awareness about the importance of preserving historical sites. He remained a steadfast supporter of the group's mission to seek justice for the spirits of Greenhaven Asylum. Michael, the group's photographer, used his skills to capture the beauty of the natural world and the resilience of the human spirit. He often visited the asylum, documenting its transformation and the positive changes it had brought to the community. The abandoned asylum, Voices from the Forgotten, had become a symbol of redemption and the power of empathy to heal the wounds of the past. It served as a reminder that even the darkest chapters of history could be confronted and transformed through compassion, dedication, and the enduring bonds of friendship. The small town, once overshadowed by the haunting presence of Greenhaven Asylum, had come to embrace its history and use it as a source of strength and unity. The legend of the asylum's redemption became an enduring legacy, inspiring others to confront their own painful histories and seek healing and justice in the face of adversity. The legacy of the Greenhaven Asylum continued to grow, touching the lives of individuals far beyond the small town where it stood. The story of empathy, redemption, and remembrance resonated with people from all walks of life, prompting discussions about the treatment of the mentally ill in history and the importance of acknowledging past injustices. In recognition of their efforts, Michael, Emily, John, and Sarah received numerous accolades and awards for their dedication to preserving the memory of those who had suffered within the asylum's walls. Their work served as a beacon of hope for advocates of mental health reform and historical preservation. The annual memorial services held at Greenhaven Asylum became a tradition that attracted visitors from across the country. These gatherings offered a space for healing and reflection, allowing individuals to connect with the spirits of the past and pay their respects. The spirits, once tormented, had found peace, and their stories served as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The small town surrounding the asylum experienced a renaissance of sorts. The increased tourism and interest in its history led to economic growth and a renewed sense of community pride. Local businesses flourished, and the town's historical society thrived, offering educational programs and tours focused on the asylum's history. Sarah's work as a psychic medium continued to touch the lives of many. She dedicated herself to helping families find closure, often assisting in cases involving missing persons and unsolved mysteries. Her unique ability to communicate with spirits provided comfort to those who sought answers. Emily's historical research extended beyond the asylum, contributing to a deeper understanding of the town's past. She became a respected author, publishing books that chronicled the untold stories of the area. Her work shed light on the complexities of history and the need to confront uncomfortable truths. John's photography gained international recognition, and his images of abandoned places and historical sites served as a powerful tool for raising awareness about the importance of preserving the past. His exhibitions and books brought attention to forgotten places and the stories they held. Michael continued to use his photography skills to capture the beauty of the natural world and the human spirit's capacity for resilience. He frequently visited Greenhaven Asylum, documenting its transformation and the positive changes it had brought to the community. His photographs became a symbol of hope and transformation. The legend of the Greenhaven Asylum's redemption had transcended its origins as a local ghost story. It was now a story of healing, reconciliation, and the enduring impact of a small group of friends who had dared to confront the darkness of the past. The asylum itself, once a place of dread, stood as a testament to the power of empathy and the capacity for positive change in even the darkest of places. As time passed, the story of the Greenhaven Asylum continued to inspire individuals and communities to confront their own histories, acknowledge past injustices, and work toward a brighter, more compassionate future. the legacy of empathy and remembrance lived on, a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the importance of acknowledging the voices of the forgotten. The impact of the Greenhaven Asylum story extended beyond the boundaries of the small town and reached a global audience. Through books, documentaries, and media coverage, the tale of empathy, redemption, and remembrance became a source of inspiration for individuals, communities, and even policymakers around the world. Michael, Emily, John, and Sarah became sought-after speakers, sharing their experiences and the lessons they had learned through their journey with Greenhaven Asylum. They traveled to different towns, cities, and countries, addressing audiences eager to hear their story of transformation and hope. Their work had a profound effect on mental health advocacy. Their dedication to uncovering the truths of the past shed light on the need for improved mental health care and the importance of destigmatizing mental illness. Governments and organizations took notice, leading to increased funding for mental health services and awareness campaigns. The town surrounding Greenhaven Asylum flourished, not only as a historical destination but as a community united by the values of empathy and remembrance. Local schools incorporated the asylum story into their curriculum, teaching future generations about the importance of acknowledging past injustices and working together to create a more compassionate society. The annual memorial services at the asylum continued to draw visitors from all corners of the globe. The gatherings evolved into international events, fostering connections among people who shared a commitment to empathy and the power of collective healing. Each year, attendees brought their own stories of pain and loss, finding solace in the community of the memorial service. Sarah's work as a psychic medium took on a broader scope, and she became known not only for her ability to communicate with spirits but for her compassionate guidance and support. She founded a foundation dedicated to helping families find closure and healing in the face of tragedy, further spreading the message of empathy. Emily's historical research led to the creation of a Center for the Study of Historical Injustices, where scholars from around the world gather to research and confront the difficult aspects of their respective histories. Her books and publications continue to shed light on untold stories, prompting important conversations about reconciliation and acknowledgement. John's photography, known for its ability to capture the essence of transformation, was featured in international exhibitions and publications. His images of the asylum's metamorphosis symbolize the potential for positive change in even the most challenging circumstances. Michael's photography also took on a global scale, focusing on nature's beauty and humanity's resilience. His photographs became a source of inspiration for people facing adversity, reminding them of the strength that could be found in the natural world and in the human spirit. The abandoned asylum, Voices from the Forgotten, had become a beacon of hope and a call to action. It served as a testament to the power of empathy, the importance of confronting the past, and the capacity for positive change in the face of darkness. The story of Greenhaven Asylum and its transformation inspired individuals and communities to heal, reconcile, and work together to create a more compassionate and understanding world. As the years passed, the legacy of the asylum's redemption continued to spread, reminding all who encountered it that even the darkest chapters of history could be transformed through the enduring power of empathy and the commitment to remember the voices of the forgotten.